Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Malena Edit. We are jumping into a recap of Championship Sunday and a preview of the Super Bowl. Such a good weekend of games. So much great quarterback talent, both young and old. I think this is where I'm supposed to say the league is in good hands or something like that. But it was such a fun weekend. Quarterback play specifically was just out of this world, and lots of defense actually. A little bit of everything. Basically football was played. Let's jump into it. Let's start with the NFC Championship game. We had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Green Bay Packers. This Bucs team looked so excellent, specifically that defense. I think Tom Brady played strong in the beginning, and then in the second half, it was a little bit messy. He was throwing away from Jair Alexander early on, and I think that was helping him. And then obviously Jair picked him off twice late in the game. A lot of credit to Jair in that one. But even with those picks, that Tampa Bay defense was able to bail out their quarterback and hold Green Bay twice to no points, 3 and out, and then again to a field goal. So a lot of credit to that defense and the critical play, obviously. Brady to Scotty Miller before the end of the first half. I feel like that changed the entire face of this game to put that Bucs team up 18. Speaking of the aggressive play calling on the Tampa Bay side of things, Green Bay did not have that same approach, apparently. Definitely that field goal at the end of the game is going to be talked about forever. Those critical moments, the DPI that was called late in the game, even though the refs had been letting them play all game. I think about Aaron Rodgers not running it in on that third down. That frustrated me so much. I'm like, run, you have complete open space. And we saw him play like that in the divisional round just last weekend. So there's so many critical points and critical moments. I actually can't point to one situation that I think was the reason why the Packers lost this game. I think there were so many critical turning points. I do credit a lot Rodgers coming back from that 18-point deficit to just be down 5. But there were just a lot of play calling issues, decision issues, and moments where this team could have and should have been in this game. And of course, the AFC Championship game. Let's start with the Bills. They started aggressive early, going forward on some early fourth downs. And then after going up 9-0, and once the Chiefs kind of got on their tear, we saw that kind of fall off a little bit. Not that I think that made all of the difference in this game, but I think it should be noted there. I think Josh Allen looked great in terms of mobility. I'm excited to see him continue to hone that. I feel like this guy, every time I see him in the playoffs, keeps getting better. And I'm saying that, and he's only a second-year quarterback. So I think we have much more to see from this team. Maybe adding yet another weapon. I think that was my thing for Buffalo last year. They need another weapon. They went out and got Diggs, which I loved, but maybe they need to add even more. We're seeing that. Look at the Bucs receiving core. Look at the Chiefs receiving core. So that might need to be the formula there, because both of the teams that lost this weekend, in the Packers and in the Bills, they only have like one go-to guy. And once you shut down that guy, the offense kind of looks like it crumbles a little bit. I do think we saw so much potential from this Bills team. I'm excited to see how they emerge going into the new season. And of course, the defending champion Chiefs. I feel like every time I watch them, I'm like, so seriously, who was this L'Jarius Sneed kid, and where on earth did they find him? I had not heard this name throughout draft season, and as soon as the first game of the season started, this kid was on radars. I love that for him. Tyreek Hill is the best wide receiver in the league. I've not said that before. I really like, specifically, I just can't stop thinking about how he showed up last week when Patrick Mahomes went out. He knew, I have to make sure that I carry my team, and he was playing like it. You just kind of saw that shift almost in the way he was playing. Obviously, Travis Kelce is looking like the best at his position too. George Kittle wasn't on the field this year, so I'm not ready to just like count out that guy. This Chiefs team looks absolutely unstoppable. I can't see this dynasty ever ending. Super Bowl preview time. I love that we're getting the opportunity to see so much history being made, to watch this crossover of greatness, like 2 different time periods of greatness. Tom Brady still bringing his team to Super Bowls, a home Super Bowl, history. 10th Super Bowl for this guy. And then you think of the young, next up and coming face of the league in Patrick Mahomes, being able to go head to head with him. Obviously, Brady's no longer in his exact prime, so you're not going to be able to perfectly compare it, but I feel like we'll be able to avoid that MJ LeBron debate and really respect both of these guys' greatness, hopefully, in the long run. Super cool. Love how diverse Bruce Arians' staff is. I am picking the Chiefs to win this Super Bowl. I feel like they are so dominant, just completely unstoppable. It's like an all-pro team. Like, the whole offense is just all pro. It's insane. And that was really, I was reminded of that for sure in the AFC Championship game. Being a Chiefs fan must be a lot of fun right now. I think it'll be fun to watch this Bucs defense take them on. I think it'll be fun to watch the quarterback play in Tom Brady, kind of watching him versus Mahomes. Obviously, Mahomes is more athletic and the greater talent right now, especially for this new era of NFL. But I also think you're going to see Tom's maturity and his ability to really read a field in that 43-year-old quarterback, been here before kind of way. So I think I don't want to undersell that. Both teams have great offensive pieces and weapons. The Chiefs have a greater set of guys there. And then, of course, the defenses, that Bucs defense is absolutely outstanding. But I like how this Chiefs defense, specifically the backfield, stepped up in the AFC Championship game. I do think the Chiefs win it, though. That's all I've got for you guys today. Let me know your Super Bowl predictions down below. I am really excited. Next week, I am starting an interview series. So from here on out on this channel, you'll see me and somebody else, whoever my guest is for that week. Really excited to start chatting about draft picks. Senior Bowl is this week, so we'll get to talk about some favorites from that game, from the week of practice and beyond. Stay tuned. I really appreciate you guys supporting. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for some really fun content coming up. I will chat with you super soon.